Hello? Hello? Is it better? Did I do it? Is it? Don't say that! I need you to tell me if it looks pretty or ugly. That's the words that I need. No! Look, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just touching buttons. I touch buttons, I press numbers. I listen to Bastille and I cry about it. Where the hell are my patterns? Excuse me. I fixed it. Thank God. Don't scare me like that, John. You know more than I do. I'm fragile. I'm just a girl. Yeah, but like, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've had so many tech issues this year that I interpreted that as potentially that it was like so many pixels that it was breaking something. So I was like, oh my God, are we okay? He's been here for a little bit. I just haven't worked on him super frequently. I started him probably a few months ago, like in the summer, just because I wanted something quicker to work on because my two main cross stitch projects are like one's a full coverage, like 16-inch square, and the other one is the Greenhouse of Oddities one from Lola Crow cross stitch, I think. So it's big. It's not full coverage, but it's big. I have two big projects, and I'm like, it is an appropriate amount of pixels. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I've worked on him on stream probably twice now. I spent time last week working on him. I thought I was gonna get him done, but hopefully that's today now because I'm ready for him to be done. And then if we finish him, I have some cute like ghost socks that I started. I'm gonna duplicate stitch the eyes and the mouths in so they're more defined, but I actually kind of like that the ghosts themselves like fade into the sock because ghosts are transparent. 200 away from socks. Ooh, soon. I made sure that was turned on too, so we shouldn't have anything turned off that shouldn't be turned off. But yeah, I'm really excited about these. I have been wanting to knit a pair of socks for myself for a while, but I kept putting it off for whatever reason, and now I'm like fully in like a sock mind, but I'm trying to work on everything that I need to work on. Thank you, Mario. Oh shit. I forgot I was gonna start the ads again. No. That's fine, because I need to figure out where I'm at in my pattern anyway. I'm lost in my pattern. I need to figure out where's the best place to put him. Probably here. I'm looking very high def. Excellent. I don't even think I had it set to this high of a resolution before I messed with it. I think it was still lower. And then I was like, when I was texting or messaging you the other day when I was messing with my stuff, and I was like, I had it set to something, but I don't remember what it was. And you were like, 1920? And I was like, no, it was lower. And then you said if I moved it up, it might mess things up. So I didn't put it that way, and I did today, and I'm excited, I guess. It seems like nothing's broken, so everything's okay. I'm just so nervous about tech stuff lately, because things are finally working, and I don't want to break it. Oh god, where am I in this pattern? There's a gap of 3. Okay. I can't read right now. What's happening? Look at these little tiny squares. It's just so much for my brain. Eh. Go away. I'm zooming in like a grandma. It's happening. Oh, that's so much better. I still got a lot of years in me left, though, before I start cranking up the text size on my cell phone. Don't you worry. Well, if you do the crochet one, I'm assuming it'll be a 3D shape, right? If you do a cross stitch one, it'll be 2D. I feel like a 3D ghost would be really cute, but I don't know if... Because you said you were thinking about learning micro crochet, so I don't know if it would take you significantly longer than just cross stitching one. And I feel like whichever one you can get done is going to be the cutest one. Honestly, they'll be super... Either way, super cute. Ghosts are adorable. Look at them. Look how adorable. And I have one sitting on a toilet that I want to make as well. Look at them! Look! Look at my little ghosts! I love a ghost. I used to be so anti-ghost, and now I'm very pro-ghost. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then skip 1. Okay, I know where I'm at now. Yay! I did it! I learned. Split my favorite pair of jeans down the back seam. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh shit, I forgot I was weaving in like 4 ends in the back too. I hate when favorite pieces of clothing get messed up and we have to figure out how to keep them. The last time I got my hair dyed, which was recently, like 2 or 3 weeks ago now, we also re-bleached it, and the bleach ran down the back of my neck, and like the entire back yoke is bleached on my shirt, and it was like a dark gray shirt, and it's old, and I'm like, I don't know if I could like just bleach dye over it, or if it's such an old shirt that it would just it would just disintegrate. But I don't want to get rid of it either, because it's really, I like that shirt a lot. So I feel that, but it's not an ass issue, which I totally see the problem here, because you could like put a rose between your cheeks, but that'd be kind of weird, right? Oh, that's right, I forgot to put a little of the light color right there. Arts. A long rip there from Target. Yeah, no, finding good pants too, like I had to repurchase all of my pants relatively recently because my weight suddenly changed, and or just my body in general suddenly changed, and I couldn't fit in any of my pants. It's tragic when your favorite pants don't fit you anymore, or you can't wear them for whatever reason. Bought the same shoes like 4 times in a row now. Yeah, I would do that with my running shoes. I would like buy the same shoe over and over and over again. And then if they like upgraded it, I would try the same, like if they changed the model, I would try it before I decided to like go to a different model or something. They're too big around the waist. Ooh. Nice. Maybe time for new pants then? Good excuse. Lots of good excuses. I want this little thread clipped out of here. Get out of here. I hate, yeah, oh yeah, it's terrible. Especially these days. When I was shopping for pants, I went to the mall, as one from like the 90s and 2000s does. Went to the mall, and everything was like I like a loose-fitting jean, of course, but like they were horrendously baggy, everything, or they were like super tight millennial skinny jeans, which I'm not opposed to a skinny jean, but I sit all day. I don't really want to invest in skinny jeans right now, and so I was like, I don't know how to shop for pants when everything is a skinny jean or so enormously big that it'll go out of trend in a couple years. Like, I'm investing in some pants to have for a long time. So I had to buy, I think I bought like $700 in pants online, so that I could just try on different sizes, because I didn't know what size I was anymore either. So I bought $700 in pants to try on at home so that I could then pick 3 pairs of pants to keep and send the rest back. And it just feels so stupid to do that. Like, that's why I went to the ball, was to avoid having to do that. I did also like very much research the return policy on the places that I shop from so that I wasn't paying a bunch of fees. And I ended up with, honestly, like one of my favorite pairs of pants that I've ever had. And they're great, and they're gonna last me so freaking long. And I'm so excited. Millennial fashions that should stay dead. I wish that the fashion that's around right now was around when I was like a teenager, because I really would have thrived in it, a lot of it. Like, a lot of the baggy clothes that kids are wearing these days, I was kind of made fun of for wearing when I was younger. Because I didn't like wearing dresses and skirts, and I didn't like wearing tightly fitted tops because I was a very sweaty child. And so I shopped almost exclusively in the boys section because everything for girls was really, really fitted. And I didn't like that at all. But like, I went to a conservative school and there's a lot of like religious kids that went there, and like that's fine, like, but they also were very traditional, and so it was like I was not the same as them in that way. And people did not like that. And they let me know. And I was like, I don't understand. They were like, you would be so much prettier if you just wore this. And I'm like, but I would be uncomfortable. And they were like, yeah, but you'd be prettier. And I'm like, but I would be uncomfortable. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? I don't want to be uncomfortable just to be... Like, I wouldn't feel pretty if I was uncomfortable. So, I was already, like, unconfident. I didn't need to feel unconfident and uncomfortable. And sweaty. Because then if I did wear something that was tighter fitting, and I sweat through it, then people had something to say about that. And it's just like, can y'all just, like, shut up? Now I don't care. I'm not as sweaty as I once was, but I don't give a shit if I do sweat through my clothes now. I used to avoid buying, like, that athletic heather color in t-shirts, and now I'm like, slather me in it. Slather me in it. I will sweat through this proudly. A bleach stripe in the center of my hair on day 1. They said I had to get rid of it by the end of the week. They had a bald streak. I love it. Amazing. I'm gonna buy pants soon, but a hot guy at the gym told me I'm a skinny legend now, so I should wait. Wait, why are you buying pants or waiting to buy pants? Am I malfunctioning right now? Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's a me problem, I promise. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. I have a problem, okay? Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I discovered that, like, my pants weren't really fitting me very well anymore, I waited, like, a year before I finally bought new pants because I didn't know if I was gonna drop the weight, because I'm, like, right now I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life, which is fine. I didn't expect to stay my 18-year-old weight forever, but, like, and I'm also just, the activities that I'm doing have put muscle in places that it's never been in before. Um, but yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna, like, drop some of the weight or if my ass is gonna get even bigger. I was just like, I don't know what's happening. No one told me about second puberty. Nobody. And then one day my pants didn't fit. And I was like, what's happening? So, but it's fine. I have pants that I love now. It's very exciting to me. I'm just mad. The only thing I'm mad about is that, like, I had just bought, like, I had just invested in all of these, like, other pants that I had expected to keep for a while. And then, you know, a year and a half, 2 years later, I can't wear them anymore. So I had to do it all over again. Blame COVID. I was actually fairly active during COVID. I started doing, like, workout videos in my garage, and I picked up rollerblading. My most stagnant years of my life were my early 20s because I had my knee problems came up and I got really depressed, like, unrelated to the knee problems. I just got depressed. I lost interest in rock climbing and I couldn't run anymore. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And so I was, like, not okay. But now, like, during COVID, I picked up skating, and now I picked up more skating. So I'm, like, finally back into having an active lifestyle, which is, I love. And then I went to physical therapy, and she's like, your shins are weak, and your quads are weak, and your hip is weak. And I'm like, damn, don't come after me like that. But she's hopefully gonna fix my knee problem. I think I missed something. Hold on a second. I'm 9 years into adult acne. I've never had acne. When does that start? I didn't have crazy acne as a youth. I had, like, you know, you missed washing your face for a day. Excuse me, so you break out a little bit. That's kind of mostly what I had. Project of the day. It seems like a personal conversation, so I would stay out of it. Boyfriend and I would only go eat and sit at home. I kind of wish I had, like, I think a lot of people took up hiking. I wish I could have done that during COVID. I was sick leading into COVID and then stopped eating out almost completely. Oh. We're from Homemade Noodles Gang too. Hi, Noodles. You have an extremely active child. Just take her out and wear her out. Don't come back until she's tired. Yeah, your shins can be weak. In terms of, well, so I found out that both of my knees hyperextend apparently, but the left one in particular hyperextends more. And so I think she's saying that they're, like, well, she, like, was pressing on both sides of my, like, feet and, like, both of my feet and, like, worked, like, seeing how my right side and my left side were in terms of strength. So she's having me, like, she's, like, evaluating me and stuff. And so mostly in the context of like my muscles supporting the hyperextending joints, they're just not strong enough to compensate for the fact that my joints are going farther than they should be, which is then like basically my IT band is starting to try and like counteract that, which is really bad. So that's sort of the started when you turn 30. Oh no, I have 6 months left of 30. I hope it doesn't start. Into a lot of physical therapy in my life. Never heard that. I was actually a little bit surprised that she said my shin was weak, because when you skate, especially when you're skating on a skate that has a rocker, which is like shaped like a banana, your shins are on fire until you adjust to it. And I've been skating on a rocker basically as soon as I could. Like I swapped out my wheels on my inline skates to make them a banana shape really quickly. And then ice skating has a rocker on it, so you just built into the blade. And so my shins have been like, they're honestly quite like defined, I feel like, compared to how they've been for the rest of my life, but maybe they're just not working the right way. But I have to like work on getting certain areas of my quad muscles and stuff sorted out. Not much changed for me. What is a sousaphone? I've heard that before, I just don't remember what it is. Homemade noodles. Yeah, I was confused about that at first too, and it took me a second. Make your hamstrings super buff and that'll fix it. She did start working my hamstrings today. And the funny thing is the exercise she had me doing to work out my hamstrings is basically the position you get into for spirals and figure skating. So I was like getting pretty deep, and she's like, "You're a pro at this." And I'm like, it's just basically I'm doing spirals essentially, but I had to like really pay attention to where my hips were. So it was still kind of difficult. Tell boy to come to my place for Halloween. We'll play spooky board games. He'll probably honestly want to like hide away in his room, because he was out all weekend this past weekend, and we're going apparently to a Halloween party on Saturday, which means he's gonna want to have his alone time. I can tell him, but I can't guarantee anything for you. There's a tongue so far in my ear right now. You have a very interesting relationship with your child. A fancy tuba. Excellent. They're your favorite leg exercises. I don't know if I have a favorite leg exercise. I guess it would have been running, if that counts. Tell him I'll pick him up at 5 p.m. sharp. Wow. He might not even be home by then. I need to keep cross-stitching. We're here to craft today, and I keep just talking and not crafting. But yeah, next week she said she's gonna put a plunger on the side of my leg and start working my IT band away from my muscles or whatever, so that they can do their job. And I'm a little nervous, just because I haven't experienced that before. I've had people scraping my IT band with like a metal tool. It hurts a lot. Great. Perfect. I've had people scraping my IT band with a metal tool before, which was left bruises and was very painful. But I've never had a sink plunger on my leg before. Hopefully it's a fresh plunger. She did specify it was a sink one, so even if it's not fresh, it's not a shitty one. So should be okay. I might get to take Raisin out to the club tomorrow night, y'all. My friend's having like a little show, and he's like, everyone should dress up, and I was like, okay. Don't gotta tell me twice, but like obviously I want to wear my Furby costume, which means it's incredibly appropriate for me to take a raisin with me. Please don't listen to my brother. I would, honestly, if anyone tried to take him or if anyone broke him, I would fist fight them immediately. But, and then I could yell, "Have you seen my son?" out into the world, and I think that'd be kind of funny. Oh fuck, did I mess this up? No, I did not. We're good. Crisis averted. I haven't had time to birth another child. That's a lot of work. I was a little bit thinking about maybe, because y'all remember I got two Furbies, two more Furbies, and they're in my garage, and one of them was black, and I'm kind of thinking about maybe potentially loosely, uncommittedly turning him into Mothman. But I don't know how to make cheeks, because he's got to be caked, and I don't know how to do that on a Furby. So he's been licking my head. Ah! Ah! I can't. I cannot understand. Like, I know that dogs lick people, and it's fine. It's what they do, but I don't get, like, the allowing of the constant licking. It makes my skin crawl. I don't like it. My son was kidnapped. This man is kidnapping my son. Yeah, I would. And then I'd probably tackle him to the ground. I have tackled a person before at a full sprint, and I did it with a full can of Mountain Dew in my hand, and I didn't spill a drop. Y'all, I got more yarn in the mail today, but this yarn is for Twitch and not for me. So it doesn't really count as, like, me yarn. This isn't all of it. I have 2 more coming in the mail. They're just back ordered. But I bought yarn for the friendship bracelet redeem, and it's here. It finally came. And I'm so excited. But I have a blue coming in the mail still, and I have a red coming in the mail still. Aren't they beautiful? I love them so much. It's part of communication and respect for them. But when it's excessive, though, I can't. If a dog does start licking me, though, I like try to make sure I only give them one hand, and I keep the other hand dry and for me, so that I don't, like, freak out. I don't see dogs lick each other very much. You haven't seen Noodle's dogs, especially the young one. You will not leave that house dry. You won't leave that house dry. Your socks will be soggy. I will tell you that for sure. Your socks will be soggy. Don't try so hard to lick my mouth. I had to train him to lick my chin instead. My cat never was excessively licky. Like, he did a little bit, but it wasn't notable. I don't remember him ever being, like, licky. Sway does not have any slowing down with that tongue. He doesn't understand consent. Well, like, I know that cats will groom each other, and that's, like, a thing. Honk! Hi, Rob. And that's, like, a bonding thing for them, but I don't know. Is there, like, a breed of dog that licks a lot or licks not a lot? So that one day when my time comes, I can maybe be prepared. Probably. This blanket is so huge compared to the one that I usually have over here with me. I just don't know what to do with it. Rose doesn't give kisses, but when she does, they're so sweet. I think she's given me a kiss before. My dogs just lick each other in inappropriate lesbian ways. I also got lucky they aren't barkers either. Are Yorkers? Yorkers. Yorkies typically barkers. I love that Rose, like, gets excited when I come over now. She didn't used to care, and now she's like, gives me those little old lady hops, and I love it. It's so cute. It's such an honor. I forgot which stitch I ended on. I feel like it's harder to talk and cross stitch than it is to talk and knit at the same time. Oof. I'm gonna do some illegal things with my stitching because I don't really want to, like, stay organized right now. Bye, Noodles! Thanks for popping in.